Hey everybody, this is Josh Wall from First, and we just wanted to take a quick moment and give you some updates of some things that are going on in our world. Everything keeps moving and shifting, and so things are obviously shifting for us too, and what this looks like, and how we exist and function and really try to thrive as a church when we can't gather corporately in a physical space on a Sunday morning. So we just wanted to tell you some of the stuff that's going on. We're really focusing a lot of our energy right now and trying to find places where we can build off of what we've done and foster a sense of community and connection. So we're still trying to figure out exactly what that looks like, but we're thinking that we'll do some kind of daily gathering, probably around lunch, where there will be an opportunity to hear some scripture and say some liturgy, be reminded of the larger story that we're part of. And in the midst of all of that, then opportunities to pray and respond, right? We as a people believe that prayer matters and has weight and authority. So we're going to do that with whoever wants to come. It'll be a public invitation. We'll send information out about that as we get more details. We're also trying to figure out how we can build in places where we can connect with each other digitally or over the phone when everything just hunkers us down more and more and more. So we're talking about book studies and Bible studies and how can we gather individually in homes and just have conversations like how we normally do in life, but we're having to restructure how those work. Details are going to be coming up with that as well throughout this week. And third, the other thing we wanted to tell you about is just a thank you and continue to cast a vision towards just the spirit of generosity that permeates First, right? We're a long-standing, faithful group of people who support ministry. That happens really easy on a Sunday as a plate goes by or there's opportunities to give that are straightforward and simple. And it's harder now. Like, that's just all there is to it. We had talked in the email I sent out last week that we were going to install a Dropbox. There is a Dropbox that's installed outside the office store on Central where you can come by and drop a check. Please don't put cash in there, but you can drop a check in there easy enough if that's how you prefer to give and support the work of ministry. You can also do it online and through our website really easy. It's a couple of mouse clicks if you feel comfortable navigating that. It's super easy. I've given to a variety of organizations over the years, and ours is as simple as anything else. The encryption is solid, the process is solid, and the organization we work through is great. And we've also established text-to-give programs. Those are new and starting, but honestly, they're pretty slick and pretty great. It works through the same encryption software. All of that is protected and secured the exact same way as it happens on the website. And it just all happens through your phone, and you text give to the number that's going to appear on the bottom of the screen right here. And it's really simple and slick if you like to do that. Some of you do, some of you don't. That's all okay, right? We all support the work of ministry in different ways because we're different people and we have different spirits and things we're passionate about, and that's great. In the midst of all of this, right, there's a temptation, I think, for some of us. Well, we feel all the things. Some of us probably feel depressed, some feel anxious, some feel worried, some are afraid that the church or my church or our church or the church is just going to collapse and go away. And that's not true, right? Jesus was Lord yesterday, Jesus was Lord a month ago, Jesus is Lord today and tomorrow. And we're going to figure out how we do ministry different in this context? Absolutely. And the best days are yet to come. And there will be good stuff yet to come. And there's not a spirit of fear, but a spirit of courage, right? And if we as a church, we're always going to be bound by just the only thing that holds us together is what we do in that space on a Sunday morning, we are in trouble to start with. But that's not First. That's not this community, right? We are disciples and believers who make a difference and a meaning in the world around us. And that context has shifted, yeah. This context will probably shift again in another 2 days or 2 weeks. But the kingdom is still true. The gospel is still true. The call that we have as believers is still true. We're going to get to be creative, and we're going to think about some things, and we'll try some things, and some of them will be great, and some of them probably won't. And we'll do the great things more, and we won't do the things that aren't. And so we don't know what's going to come, and that doesn't give me any sense of fear, because we're a faithful people, and God is doing great things in the work and families and lives and people here at First. So just hear that as a word of affirmation if you're having a good day or a stressful day or an anxious day, that Jesus is still Lord. And the same things that were true 6 months ago and 6 years ago are still true today and will still be true tomorrow and next week. And when we're through this on the other side and we can celebrate with hugs and high fives and actually get rid of this whole social distancing thing, there is a good day that's coming and there is reason to have hope.